This is going to be a great matchup here between Shane Griffith and Anthony Valencia. Both these guys are top-ranked guys in the country right now by every outlet, Intermat, Flow Wrestling. I mean, the caliber of these guys is impressive, and both have been through the, ringer since last season, just wrestled at this incredibly tough weight at 165 pounds, and you see them already getting in on these ties. One of them is going to look to get on some quick attack, get a takedown early on to claim a victory, but I'll tell you what, both these guys know how to wrestle through some tough situations, no matter where they are, whether they're up or down. They're going to wrestle some tough matches. So Anthony Valencia at this point in the season is 14-1. Shane Griffith is 11-2. Both these guys have similar losses, actually, to Evan Wick. Right? I shouldn't say similar because the scores were quite different, but they both lost to Evan Wick of Cal Poly, who's coming back this season after not wrestling last season with the extra year of eligibility and all that stuff. Didn't wrestle, but they both lost to him this season. And surprisingly, Valencia lost to him by a major decision, which honestly kind of shocked me. I don't see him getting beat by bonus that often, especially, right? Like, Wick's tough, but like Valencia's also a top 10 guy in the country. Neither of these guys are in on a deep shot yet as time is ticking down here in the first period that we're scoreless. But Griffith also has a loss to Julian Ramirez at the beginning of the year. And he's wrestled tough other than, a couple of those losses. And even through those losses, he wrestled tough. His best win's over Travis Whitlake. But you remember that match against Julian Ramirez at the beginning of the season. And Valencia's attacking but still can't connect. That match at the beginning of the season, like I was saying, against Ramirez, Cornell and Stanford. Wow, what a crazy rivalry that has turned into with those two guys. And wow, Griffith in on that quick attack, needs to take Valencia down, and he does. He takes him down to the mat 4-2, secures the takedown there, and goes up in this match in the first period 2-0. And speaking of rivalries, right, between Cornell and Stanford, you also have this semi-rivalry between Arizona State and Stanford because they're Pac-12 foes. And with the Pac-12 competition, Pac-12 just keeps improving their competition season after season, year after year, which is just so fun to watch. Just these two, right, they've wrestled in the past, and this little rivalry here between Griffith and Valencia is exciting to watch. Valencia beat Griffith last time, nearly a major decision, beat him 7-1. Griffith's going to be looking to get a quick escape here before the period ends. It's going to be important, but he does not. So Griffith's going to be up here in the first period 2-0. But the last time they wrestled was at the Pac-12 championships when Valencia won 7-1. And then Shane, of course, went on, and they both had different national tournaments. Shane ended up winning the tournament, ended up at the top of the podium, where Valencia ended up placing 8th. So still on the podium, but placed 8th. And, as Griffith looks to get the escape here, he does, goes up 3-0 in the second period. The 165 pounds was crazy last year. Absolutely just bonkers, because nothing that we expected to happen really happened, and that's okay. That's just what happens in wrestling, but there were so many medical forfeits. Mekhi Lewis medical forfeited out. Valencia even had to medical forfeit to that 8th place victory over, or 8th place loss, I guess, over Kim Amin, but it was medical forfeit. Even in the blood round, there were a couple of medical forfeits that Amin and Whitlake got to get into the placing round. So Griffith's here on the attack again, but Valencia is still pushing him out, and looks like coach is calling for a stalling there. Wants a stall call, but I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily give a stall call. I think people get a little bit too stall call happy, right? It's not always going to change the direction of the match, which is kind of annoying at times, but whatever. It is what it is. He's still wrestling Griffith here on the edge. He's going to have to get a takedown, but Griffith kind of in and nothing there as they go out of bounds. And 165 is just as crazy this year. You got O'Toole and Marinelli up top, as well as Evan Wick. Like I said, beat both of these guys. Carson Harchla is right in the mix as well, but Griffith does have a win over Carson at the Cliff Keen Las Vegas Invitational. A great tournament he had there where he placed second. And as these two guys are still, Valencia is still trying to find a way back into this match, needs a takedown. The crazy thing about Valencia this season is he's actually wrestling not only for his college team, but he's wrestling with the Mexican national team. Just earlier this season, and Griffith's in on that shot again. He's in on that leg and takes Valencia back down to the mat for 2 right near the end of this second period. And he's going to get on top there with the bar, but the period's going to end. Wow, that was an impressive score by Griffith. Really, really important there. He goes up in this match 5-0. Valencia, I said at the beginning, he's going to have to, he's wrestled through these tough positions. And I wouldn't be shocked if you see him do something crazy here to Griffith. He needs to get some back points. He needs either start firing off takedowns, which he hasn't done yet. He hasn't gone on deep on that shot. Or he needs to turn Griffith to his back. And look, I mean, he could hit something crazy here. Let's see if he does. As he has Griffith down on the mat. He needs to score some points. He's beat Griffith before. Can he do it again? He's looking for something. Nothing yet. They're back up to their feet. And there he takes Griffith over to his back. And he turns him onto his back. He's getting the count. 2 points and back points. Looking like a 4 count. Gets back on top against Griffith. This is the guy I told you. He's got grit. He's wrestled for the Mexican national team. Made that national squad. And when he did it that weekend, actually, he came back and wrestled the collegiate duels for his team. And what an incredible just show of grit that he has as he get back to the center here. You see the Arizona State bench just going absolutely wild. And I think just that shows grit, right? He wrestled for that team, wrestling for in the collegiate duels, where Arizona State had a couple of tough dual meets themselves. But also, you wrestle this tough competition, you just tend to get a little bit tougher. Now, Valencia is holding on to this tie right here, but Griffith can potentially come out with an escape for a win, and he ends up getting a reversal. Wow. So, jeez, Valencia was up there, but Griffith ends up getting the reversal to be winning this match right now, 7-6. And is he going to hold on to the win, or can Valencia find a way out? Can he dig deep and score an escape, get some sort of reversal here? Is he able to do it? Doesn't seem like it. Time's ticking down. They go out, and time is nearly out in this match. Wow. What a match between these two guys. I mean, unbelievable. And we could get this a couple more times this year. We could get it at the Pac-12 championships. And Pac-12 is loaded at 65 between these two and Wick. And he goes for some sort of quick escape there, but Valencia keeps him down to win this match. He beats Anthony Valencia. Griffith beats Anthony Valencia 7-6. What a match between these two guys. I hope that we do get this match a couple more times this season, because that was just some awesome wrestling there between Arizona State and Stanford. Love seeing these Pac-12 teams just really enter the forefront as the dominant wrestlers at 165, which is one of the toughest weights. And if you're interested in another match at 165 pounds, you should check out this one between Alex Marinelli and Carson Hartzler. Wow, that was a wild upset right there. You should check that out right here.